Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Reunions Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another video for The Walking Dead. We're going to talk about the Daryl Dixon spinoff and the Rick and Michonne spinoff, and how in the hell are we ever going to get a reunion between Rick and Daryl, and in what show will it be in if it happens? Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today, this one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead, and in today's video we're going to be doing another discussion topic video for The Walking Dead. We are going to be discussing Daryl and Rick, and will this reunion happen at all? So, wanted to do this video of course because we did do the video yesterday about The Walking Dead getting a season 12 and some of the possibilities from that, which obviously if you want to see that video in full detail, it's in the channel right now. But this one I wanted to talk about, I would say, what is the second most important thing, at least to me right now, in the Walking Dead franchise, which is getting the reunion between Rick and Daryl, getting to see a reunion between these two, because obviously things are getting a little bit complicated in the Walking Dead universe right now. Daryl is going to be in France. He's going to get his own France spinoff, which we know, which obviously is going to be coming out this year, and Rick and Michonne are only getting 6 episodes for their series, which right now is a placeholder. It's called The Walking Dead Summit. So obviously those two shows are very separated. They obviously could connect anything to do with the CRM, but location-wise, they're very split up right now. So obviously, it raises the question, well, if we're not going to see a reunion between Rick and Daryl in the Daryl series or in The Walking Dead Summit, because it's only 6 episodes, how and when are we going to get this reunion? Because it's not a do we need it? No, it's a we need it. We need this reunion to happen. Because, I mean, at least in my opinion, and I can't speak for anybody else, but I feel like that moment where Rick blew himself up on that bridge, yeah, it was a terrible moment for Michonne, and yeah, it was a really tough moment for Rick's family, but to me, the one that got me the most was that damn look on Daryl's face in that moment. I mean, it's unspeakable. I mean, Norman did such a phenomenal job, but their bond, and especially the episode beforehand where they were in that pit and they were kind of reminiscing and talking about what Carl wanted, and how he would die for Rick and stuff like that, and he would have died for Carl. Like, there's so much there and there's so much built up there that we need a reunion, right? Like, that's not even a debate. We need a reunion between these two. But again, with Gimple creating the next Marvel over here, with him doing all these spin-offs, it kind of is starting to make me wonder, like, how are they going to do it? If Rick and his story is concluded in 6 episodes of this show and Daryl's in France, then to me, there's either 2 options. One, they're not going to give us a reunion with Rick and Daryl, and Rick's just never going to see Daryl again, and, the other way around, too. Or we're really, right now, this is just simply bullshit, and, Rick will return at some point, and we will get some sort of reunion. And I hope it's option 2. I hope that this is just bullshit. I hope that, we can get a reunion between these two. I hope that maybe either Rick comes into the Daryl show at one point, or, Rick, the Rick show gets more episodes or something like that. But obviously, like the idea we talked about yesterday, it would be nice if they did some sort of unofficial season 12 so that we could get something like this, Getting this reunion, in my opinion, is very, very crucial, and it's something that needs to happen for The Walking Dead. And it's not even because, the Rick show is limited amount of episodes, so we're not going to get to see that. It's the fact that Daryl is all the way in friggin' France right now, you know what I mean? Like, this guy is out here in France right now doing God knows what, talking to, French people and discovering things about the CRM more than likely, and, like I said, that's all fine and good, but we need a reunion before Daryl and Rick's characters are done, and the reason why it's so urgent, at least in my opinion, is the fact that they keep saying that this Rick show is the end of his character. It concludes Rick's story. So I'm like, okay, well, if it concludes Rick's story, then get Daryl's ass in the Rick show then. Like, if you can't have him in anything else, then I don't even know what to say at that point, And well, then there is also the small possibility that they're just going to kill Rick at the end of the Rick show, which is something that I absolutely do not want, because then this reunion can't happen whatsoever. But point being, Rick needs to see his family. He needs to know about his son. He needs to see Michonne again. He needs to see Judith growing up. But more importantly, this duo needs to be back together. This duo needs to have a reunion. I need to see what that scene would be like. And not to mention, I mean, let's, kind of go back for a minute to season 7, right? When Daryl was taken by the Saviors. And when Daryl was separated by our group from the Saviors, that was like literally like, I think a week's worth time that he was at the sanctuary, maybe 2 weeks. And when he saw Rick, he literally bawled his eyes out. You know what I mean? So what is he going to do here? He's been searching for him for like literally 6, 7 years, maybe even 8 years, something like that. Somebody will correct me in the timeline for sure in the comments because it's YouTube. But I'll tell you one thing right now. This reunion, it needs to happen. It needs to go down because honestly, it's not going to feel complete if Rick's story, quote unquote, ends in his spinoff and we don't get any kind of reunion. So I want to hear from you guys now. I want to hear from you guys. Do you think that this reunion is still going to happen? Do you think it's possible with Daryl in France and Rick's story, quote unquote, ending with these 6 episodes, right? So if that's what it is, if Rick's story ends with these 6 episodes and Daryl's in France, is there even a chance that this reunion can happen? Is there a possibility? And if so, how do you feel like that's going to go down? And in what show do you see that happening in? So anyway, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy this video, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos of The Walking Dead. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews to get more Walking Dead videos like this on Instagram. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more Walking Dead videos. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.